Hi traders, in this video we are going to do something awesome. We are going to continue coding our actually pretty good working gold trader. Now, in the last video, if you've seen it, I was talking about the different versions, and we basically, our conclusion was that the version that was simpler was working better on live accounts. I can actually show you because here it is. It was actually working better than the other version, which was this one. And so, you know, this was the last video's conclusion that we should go with this version and develop it further. So, and it is actually based on more than half year of data, which is pretty amazing. And I am so happy that we are here uh, in this, like, this place, and we have a bunch of great data for from live trading. So it's great. I also wanted to let you know, just the beginning of the video, that you can still buy the Apex trader, which is a pretty fast trader, and it is very, very sophisticated with a ton of features that you guys asked. There is also a Telegram group where the customers can talk to each other, and I'm sharing there some secret set files and stuff. So, but yeah, you can buy it with 40% off still for 2 weeks. So just wanted to let you know that. It also has a bunch of like new live account, and also live account that is going for more than a year now. So good stuff, high quality stuff. But now let's start, because I'm very excited about this video. So here is our AI Gold trader um, that is a best version live. And so we are going to go and copy it. As you can see, I'm developing a bunch of things actually, and the new Viking update is going to come out very soon. But now we have some interesting things to do. So we are going to tell Claude that it is like, okay, so we ran multiple versions of a gold trader, and after 6 months of live trading, one version was clearly better than the rest. It made around 70% gain with a manageable drawdown. So we don't want to change its core logic, either entry or exit. Analyze this code and let us know the very top reasonable study-based options we can improve this EA with. It can be entry or exits. Let's see, because I think many times in this series I was like, I am. I have so many ideas for EAs that I didn't really ask ChatGPT, Claude, or any AI because I have my own vision. But I really want this series to go like to be an AI based one. So we are going to ask many things. For example, this. Um, so EA already has a sophisticated exit management with 7 different strategies working together. The fact it achieved 70% gain over 6 months on gold suggests the entry timing and exit correlation are solid. Top research based enhancement options, volume profile, market profile integration. Gold is heavily influenced by institutional order flow. Adding volume based filters could improve entry timing. Detect high volume nodes, support resistance, avoid entries during low volume periods. Very interesting. Enter on volume confirmation when price approaches key levels. This one change your entry logic just adds a confirmation layer. Uh, Second, session-based volatility adjustments. Okay, maybe this one. I think we are going to go with this one. And yeah, I think like it is something that is going to be great for this video. And let's see. Mm, if you want any of this, like I think this is not going to be in this video because I want to talk about these kind of things in another one. Scale position size down during allow slightly larger positions. I think no, we are not going to go with any of this. I am going to correlation filter. Yeah, this is something that I already use and it's pretty good. Um, Smart money. Yeah, I already used this one. I have an entire EA with this. Pretty interesting concept, but now I want to grab something that is not going to over engineer the entire EA because what we learned is that many times from simplicity there comes beauty. So time based exit and but in the like in the future I'm going to um, go through these concepts and maybe we are going to apply them in this one of the versions, but it's important that at first it is a huge build up if you want to code like a really working EA. And now the EA is just not ready for these things. It's just the truth. Very interesting. Okay, so I think I know what I want in this new update, the version. Session volatility filter. Okay, so basically, what we want is sessions to trade in. Also, what we want is hmm, is day filter, and I think for now we are going to go with these, and I don't know if we should add an exit in this video. I want to I want to check these ones out and see. And now I think you are like, man, I was waiting for you to code and stuff, and you are going to just add this. Yes, absolutely. And it is because, first of all, I'm not doing this because I want to, you know, be accepted by anybody who is watching these videos. But not just that, but it is also because this is important to see that even after a half year development, when you see your EA as it is working live, sometimes with an EA that you coded for a year and you spent your life basically uh, for that time coding it, it can fail on live accounts. It is just the truth in trading. So when you have something that is working, you you should like absolutely uh, keep that frame, keep that base and build on that, but not like, for example, AI loves to do that. If you give them any strategy, AI is going to AI is going to destroy it most of the time because it wants to always over optimize it, over engineer it. So many times to any strategy, it is going to add the same things, the same ideas, because it has the same bias as anyone. So sometimes it's just not the greatest idea, and it's important to actually realize. So it is going to be pretty interesting because I want to see how we are going to do some. In this video, I want to do some optimizations actually, because I want to with this new version I want to put up to a live account as well, which is going to be pretty good. So we are going to do some optimization and let's see if it's better. Let's see what kind of new things we have here. So what we should have here, man, I have to change these. I don't really like this kind of crazy like, it's not the worst, but I think we are going to go with some group like settings in the future. So I think we need to do some optimization to see what is the potential in this, and then put it to live account right away and see if it is holding up. Enable session filter, yes, I want to. And we are going to let it to be optimized, and it's going to a pretty broad optimization. And the reason is because I want to see some real stuff. How what are our possibilities? I think it's pretty interesting. Maybe even this one, like for example, from 1 minute to not like crazy things, just this, or yeah, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Nothing crazy. I think now we are just going to go with this, with 100. Um, all right. Dynamic exit peeps. I think it's just some optimization. Let's see how it is doing, because when I am adding a new like new maybe even yeah new features, parameters, I want to see all of them, how they work together. And so far it was a pretty successful strategy, because all versions actually in this coding series were doing pretty like very positive since I put them to live accounts. So that's great. Dynamic exit long. hmm I think I'm going to keep it this way. It's not fair. Okay. From, I don't know, from 70 to 85, and from 25 to like, yes, I don't know, not from 15, sorry. Yeah, so, okay, I don't know, maybe, yes, lost peeps, lost peeps, hmm. I think we are going to go with a 1,500 here as well. On short two. Okay. hmm And here too, just with this, I think it is going to be pretty interesting. Break even. Let's go with the with from actually from 20% to 70%, so pretty broad range. This one at 200 or even 200, and so it's not going to be optimized. Trailing in this one, I don't want trailing just right now because it is too much noise for me. Um, okay, yeah, yeah, sure, why not? We are testing it right away on live account, so we are going to see if it's working or not anyway. So we can be a little bit crazier than like usually traders. Um, yeah, let's do like 30, 30 to somewhere here with steps. ADX threshold is going to be an interesting one. I want to be able to go up to 40. And yeah, it can use this, but I wanted to be able to choose from some broader numbers. And now you have to understand that it is going to a base to see how they work together in optimization. And after that, we are going to create some set files and put them to live accounts. So um, and the robustness testing is also very important. So all of these things are very important, but now it is just like a simple base optimization, and to see what we can achieve with this. And yeah, I think something is not um, I want to check something. Just a moment. What I want to check is the risk. Yeah, the max lot should be. I don't want to really limit it because then we are not going to have reality, and that's not great. Maybe the 3% this way is going to be a little bit much, but yeah, let's see. Man, I am tired. I am tired. Sorry, sorry, guys. I think you have seen this. Okay, so we are going with fixed lot, but if we are going with fixed lot, um, let's go with $1,000. And actually, it's not bad that we are going with fixed slot. I could change it to any of these, but I want to go with fixed because it's in the future. I am going to make a whole video about it. But basically, when you are going with not fixed slot, but like all any of these, it is a little bit misleading at first to analyze your EA when you just start to trade with it. So it's not the best, but it is just a pro something that many traders are not even care about. So, but yeah, let's start. Let's start. So with $1,000, yeah, I know it is going to have like insane drawdowns. I think maybe one like 0.1 is a little bit too high lot size, but why I chose it is because I want to stress test it a little bit to see that with a pretty like like advanced risk, how it is going to go, what is going to happen, what kind of set files we are going to have. And yeah, this is important. Also, many times you are asking how I am developing, and when I need some fast testing, I'm always using cloud computing on MKL5. It is actually for me it worth it because this way, it is going to sound funny, I think, but this way i I don't have to buy like a supercomputer to do all these different calculations many times, but I can use my VPS servers and I can use just cloud computing. And although it costs money, but when you are like a pro developer and trader and trading with like 50 accounts, it actually worth it. But if you are a regular trader, I would say I don't know if it's really worth it. I don't know if I would use it if I was just a retail trader, But if you have some money, like I think it could worth it, but not with every tick optimization. That is not going to work. That is going to cost a lot of money. What I am usually doing is either 1 minute OHSC optimization or even open prices if my EA is coded that way. So that is the best. Now I am just going to see some set files. Let's see how this new session parameter is working. If it's more stable this way, the whole EA, and I think it's more stable because if you have seen the last without it, I think it was much messier. So very good job. Yeah, I can't wait to put it actually to live account. And yeah, it's interesting. So um, the day filter we need to, but let's see. So we are only trading in the Asian session, which is interesting if you think about it. And many times you can actually know some, like get to know some things about gold, for example. Very interesting. I think this set file is going to be saved and run on live account. I am completely honest. Let's see the top one, which is not going to be great, I think, but who knows. It's not bad either. It's pretty good. Let's see, 600 like 600% gain, 30% drawdown, so pretty big drawdown, but manageable. 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. That's pretty good because we have an edge, mathematical edge, if you take a look at this, because we have a higher than 50% win rate. Okay, so now I am going to, as I said, I'm going to enable this. And at the end, of course, we are going to test with every tick because that's important. And now let's run it. Okay, it's running. Let's see what we have. If we have better results, worse results, and what I'm very interested in, if we have lower drawdown when we are optimizing also the day filter as well. So let's see what we have. I am very interested if it's smoother, if it's better. All right, so we have 700% gain. We have only around 10% drawdown, and we have a better risk to reward ratio. So what does it mean? It means when we didn't let the EA, when we let the EA to choose the days as well, it was working better. And I have to tell you, when you are, for example, analyzing your statistics with quant analyzer, many times you are seeing that, man, this day was not great. I wish I could choose which day my EA can trade on a certain specific instrument. Now with this EA you can choose that. You can actually choose which day, which session you want to trade, and that is going to add a lot of like a lot more control. And I want to show you the every tick as well, because let's be as as like precise, transparent as possible. If you want to buy this specific EA, go ahead to Gumroad. I am going to put it to the first link to the description. You can buy it with source code, with set files, and all of these things. So, and you can use it. I'm going to put it to live account this weekend. So another gold version, the fourth gold version that is going to go full time on live account, and it's going to be very exciting. And I think it's a pretty good version to put to live. Yeah, and of course, yeah. Now we have less trades. That's absolutely true. And if you want more trade, let it be more like, for example, if you want more trade, don't use a day filter, don't really use a session filter. But my other recommendation is, if you want more trade, really just go ahead and create, as I am doing most of the time, create many more set files, because diversification can work across, even across EAs in themselves. So you can go ahead, create 10 set files for the same EA, for the same pair, for different time frames, for example, or the same time frame, and you can run them together. And all of my EAs, like all of the versions, are doing this, and it reduces risk actually, and it creates more trades. Yeah, it is pretty interesting. I created a new page on my website for this whole series, where I am going to put up some things free, some options paid as well, like, like more detailed stuff and codes and all these kind of things. So I hope you are going to enjoy all those. I think I'm going to pause it here. Let's see with which one do you think is better? Let's see this, then we can check out the other one as well. I think it's going to be a very balanced version, and I have a feeling that it's going to do pretty good live, because it has all the features to do good live actually. And with I think I'm going to run it with 7 or 8 set files. This one is, I like this one. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. It is like a pretty good risk to reward ratio. It's 1 to 2. Um, it has a good, with for a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. It has a good win rate, above 2 profit factor, great gain, and a moderate to like moderate drawdown. So very interesting. Uh, yeah, you can actually try it out. Make some sets even for like 5 minutes. And if you want me to make like a live, like as I'm showing this to you, more sets, let me know in the comments, because it could be pretty interesting. If I should make like testing for a decade or so, that's could be interesting as well. Let's see. So for example, it's interesting because this set actually let all sessions go, not just the AGM, for example. And it is not trading on Monday, and it's not trading on Thursday, which is interesting. So, and if you want me to make videos about the meaning of all these, like why it chose not to do this or that, because like this is, an EA that we are running to trade, but this is also this whole thing that we are doing now with these specific strategic features. It is also data mining, so we can understand data much better with all these. And if you are interested in more detailed analysis about these, let me know. Yeah, we are going to run this live. It is going to be very interesting. Let's see the how many trades was the. Yeah, it's not much. Mm, I don't know if I should run some more tests or it's enough, because like these are not as great. But one thing I'm interested in, what would like the complex criterion max would do? Which would be the best one? Very interesting. Okay, so it's yeah, I don't like this one, but it's all right. Let's see this one. It's all right, but I think in the live version I'm going to run some of these, some sets on the 1 hour time frame, but more sets on the 15-minute one, surely, because it's the best time frame for gold at the moment. And I think for 5 minutes as well, which I just the end of the video I want to make like a quick optimization on, just to see what we are working with on the 5 minute chart. Yeah, let's see. Okay. No, 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 no. I don't want to run a complex criterion max optimization now. What I want to run is something like this. Wow, many more trades. And yeah, we are going to run this. Then on the weekend, I'm going to set it up to live account, and it is going to join as a fourth one. And what I am very interested in, and I think you should follow this too. I am going to put it up to my FX book and MQL5. If it is going to do better than the original version, which didn't have the sessions and the day filters, because if it is going to do better, then clearly to filter sessions and days is something that like basically any EA would benefit from. And that is an interesting test for you if you are a coder, if you are a trader, anything like that. I like these results actually. I like these. Yeah, I think these are pretty good. I want to go up to around 4,000. I don't like to do full optimizations because at the end it is like very shady stuff, and it is just finding you results that are just what are you doing? Like they are not real. Let's see. Let's see this one. Going to be more messy, but yeah, the end is not very good, so I wouldn't run this one. For me, it is like too many win streaks. If you take a look at it, yeah, the win streaks are too much for me personally. Let's see this one. I'm going to run a couple of ones, but I think it was pretty. At the end, it is not great, but let's see. Yeah, it is like kind of break even from July. So not the worst, but we need to adjust some things for this to work, I think, on the 5 minute. So 50 minute was great, and the 5 minute is mediocre. You know what? Just for the end of this video, let's just run a 1 minute as well, because just to see, because it's also data analysis to see, like maybe the 1 minute is working better than even the 5 minute, because it can really happen. But what we need to do for this, and it's very serious, we can't run it with this lot size. We just need to run it with a little bit lower lot size to have a more space, for more trades for the 1,000 bucks. Yeah, let's see. Funny thing is, when I am making these videos, I'm always saying that I don't care if nobody is watching these, and I'm always right. Nobody is watching these videos, so um, yeah, my like it seems like people see that, but actually, I think many traders are they would be better off if they would watch this series. So even though I am doing this because I love it, if you share it with your like trader friends, family, co-workers, and subscribe to the channel, I highly appreciate it. It's feeling great. We are heading towards the 10,000 subscribers, which is nice. I like that. 10,000. Hmm. I remember when I started, how many years ago? 5 or 6 years ago. I barely spoke English. I know, I know, I know. I now it is not perfect either, but yeah, watch those videos back, and you are going to see what I am talking about. All right, let's see. I think we are going to need some more, like up to 6,000 on the 1 minute chart, on 1 minute time frame. And I have so many ideas, more ideas for this series, so don't worry. I'm not going to let it just, you know, be abandoned as my other series. So let's see. We are going to run this. I like the lower drawdown ones. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Actually, I'm going to say this is going to be good on live accounts, I think, because we have a clear mathematical edge. It could be a little bit smoother, but it is going to work. I know it's going to work. I have seen these kind of charts, and they are usually working on live accounts. And yeah, it has a little bit more drawdown. Let's see this one. And I am not running the everything data testing because it's very slow and it is basically the same results as the 1 minute OHLC because I intentionally coded the EA this way. So don't worry, I've not gone crazy. But of course, the last test sets that I'm going to put up to Gumroad and live accounts, I'm going to test them with every tick with real ticks. But this is going to be almost exactly the same results. Yeah, the 1 minute is better than the 5 minutes. So conclusion, I would use the 1 minute and the 15 minute over the 5 minute chart. That was not great. And let's see just the complex criteria max. What was the best in terms of all ratios combined? Wow, very, 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 very artistic. I don't know. It's not great. That's not so great. But sometimes this is great to see, and many times it is just a little bit strange. This complex criteria max. But yeah, if you have any questions about this topic, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more testing with the session filters, let me know. And I at just the begin, that's the end. I want to check out with the best results with this. What was its its numbers, and not just numbers, but especially yeah. Okay, so 400. 14%. Okay. Uh, and what I want to check is the filters. So the London session is not, we are not trading the London session, and we are not trading on Friday, which is pretty smart. I want to see if we put it to true, let's see how it is going to work. It is going to be worse, really, if we put the London session to true, or it just yeah, it is definitely worse. Yeah, the win rate is worse. The profit is worse. The chart is a little bit more messy, but not that bad. Let's see if we trade on Friday as well, how it is going to do. Because I want to see if it's really working, these filters, or not. I think they are working. Ooh, and I don't like this one. So $200 less, more trades, of course. Ciao. I think this video is very long, so I don't want to, make 8-hour videos.